Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter. We're here in our new base, and we kind of just finished in the last episode setting up most of the rest of the organic-based components. We have things like the common larvae and food being made, which is good because we always need food. Fabrics being made over there from silk. We have all the mutagens here so far. That exists so far, that is. And of course our fertilizer over here and our bacteria and bioplastic over here, as well as our incubators here that we haven't started using yet, our new incubators, or our newly placed incubators. I want to go upstairs and grab some food because we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure today. Normally I would return to this episode to continue our rebuild, but there has been a small update. Version 0.7.009 is the anniversary celebration update. And as part of that, in addition to some bug fixes and some minor changes to the time at which, or the point at which certain things unlock, there's a new event that is time limited. So if you are a player of this game, make sure you hop into the game and check it out. It is limited. I do know where the event is started from, so we're going to go straight there instead of spending a bunch of time flying around and trying to figure out where it is. We're just going to go straight there. I'm trying to make sure that was all there kind of is to this. Yeah, that's all there is to this update. And so we're just going to go ahead and jump into it and see where it takes us. So let's see. Fly, my minions, fly. I did bring a piece of food so we can eat when we need to. We should grab a drink though as we're flying over this lake. The exact location is still a mystery to me. I didn't actually go and find it myself. I just happen to have the coordinates for the new the starter for the new event. And that starter is a new hidden secret underground bunker, presumably left by one of the other people who has been leaving has left the other bunkers around here. But I don't know specifically. So we want to go and find that somewhere in this neighborhood. Somewhere in these foothills for that mountain. I don't think it's this high up, though. It might be on the other side of that one. Or I just didn't notice it as we were flying past here. Let's see here. Possibly over here? Possibly right up against the mountain? I do have the coordinates, so if I need to use the coordinates, I can. I think it must be up higher here. I think it's over here further. Right in here somewhere. The dust is a little bit tough to see through. Maybe there it is. And it even has these little decorations around it as a celebratory marking. And of course there's a common larvae hanging out on top. Let's pop down in here. And it's a party. Nice. We missed the party apparently. Lots of stuff, lots of goodies in here. Many of which we should take back with us. For sure. Some oxygen bottles and water bottles, not that we really need them. Some regular space food. For those of you who are, earlier in the game, that'll be really useful. Ooh! We can craft food. Oh, wow. Cocoa, wheat, wheat into flour, and then cocoa into chocolate, and then flour, chocolate, and honey into a birthday cake. Nice. Happy birthday. And we have to grow the wheat and the cocoa. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we'll set up a couple of farms and do that. That's all that's in here. Yes, we can deconstruct it. I'm not going to, but we can. And then we can also grab these, I suppose. Not that we really need them. Oh, we can. Oh yeah, we can. Interesting. It's weirdly not letting me target them. very well. All of these, meh. I'll leave some of these plants here because we really don't need all these plants. Not that we need these seeds either, so maybe I'll take them instead. Sure. You and you, sure. Not that we needed the water and the oxygen either, but you know me, I can't let anything lie. Okay, so let's go get the materials we need. Make note of the exact position here. We'll go get the materials we need to be able to plant those plants, and then we can harvest some wheat and harvest some cocoa and make the goodies. I think we can set those farms up at the base though, because of the needing to monitor them, or maybe not. I guess it doesn't really matter. I want to drop off some stuff here. Lots more blueprint chips that presumably we don't need, and I don't even have room for anymore. I guess you can store in there too. We can take those back with us to the other base. All this can go with, this can go with. The honey will get us started. I wonder if those are auto-craftable. Ooh. I wonder if those are auto-craftable. The, sorry, the new, I forgot what I was talking about now. Oh, I don't have these things being offered, do I? No, I do not. Let's do that. I can put these in there too. That way they'll just get picked up later. I have stuff all over the place here. I forgot what I was talking about. Something being auto-craftable now that I don't remember what. I suspect not the new recipes, because they're only supposed to be temporary recipes. Let's look at the recipe for a farm, though. And actually, let's look at an auto-crafter, too. Just to see if anything new appeared here. No, not surprised. Not surprised. Okay, so we'll have to pick up the honey in order to use it. That's fine. I meant to leave the flowers over there, too. Fine, we'll just leave them here. Not that I can really put any of this other stuff away either. I'm just going to dump it all in here. It's fine. They'll pick it up, maybe, and take it somewhere else, maybe. Maybe not. They won't until I create the rules, so I'm not gonna worry about it. That one I'll just eat. Actually, we can just eat it now. And let's get, oh yes, 2 farms. 2 farms. 4 bees. Oh, we need the water for that. The fertilizer for that too, didn't I? Yeah, I did have one here. The water. Wait. Oh, you must have picked up the water. Okay. That works then. Fertilizer, tier 2. Two tier 2s, 2 tier 1s. Grab the water downstairs outside. And lots of bees. We'll have to go into the beehives and see if we have any. 2 super alloys as well. Should be over here. Barely. Still have a problem with that. I still haven't gone out and set up any more miners in those places. I had intended to before we started this, but since we had this before I started this episode, but since we had this event, I figured I would wait. I guess maybe I should have water being brought up, especially because I don't have any here. Oof. That's not good. We could craft some, I suppose, from cobalt. Like we don't have a whole box full of cobalt here. Right? Is that the water? No, the water is crafted from ice. I do still have some ice. Huh. Well. Bioplastic, super alloy, aluminum, magnesium. Bioplastic, super alloy, aluminum, magnesium. Super alloy. Aluminum's around here someplace too. Yeah, right here. Bioplastic. Wait. Oh, there it is. Magnesium. I don't think I'm actually bringing magnesium down here. I think I still have some down here though in this. I don't think it's one that I'm demanding anywhere. Yeah. But I do have some there. Let's just set up our own special water collector. I still have that one too at the base. Yeah, but we're gonna set this one up too for Wally's purposes only. It's gonna take a while for it to gather though. Let's go check out our beehives. Oh yeah, look at all the bees. We're covered in bees. Oh boy, we are covered. Oh, because they're demanding the honey, but not the bees. Right, I forgot about that. Let's set that up too, just because I completely forgot to do it. And that is when we have no use for bees anymore. Demand bee larva at a -1, so that it's the lowest priority, and they'll come here and we'll come and click that button every so often. But that keeps those open so that they can produce more honey, which is going to be something we're going to need very soon. Because we have probably not a whole box full of food yet. Not any food, basically. So we need more honey for that, too. Maybe I need more beehives? But they also are pretty much full, so that's part of the problem. We're using honey for something else, though, aren't we? Am I calling it in? I'm calling it in. I must be calling it in. Here? Somewhere? Maybe? There it is. Oh, good. Okay, thank you. We'll get those going. What was I doing again? Oh, yes, the farm things that we still can't make because we still need water. Yeah. Okay. Did you get any, or do we need to go to the other one? We haven't gotten any yet. Okay, atmospheric water collector. Good thing I still have that. It's my emergency stash, we'll call it. Because I think I took down the water collector from that lake over there. There we go. So we could build the farms out there. We could build the farms up here. I don't really actually see the point in building them up here at the base, now that I think about it, because we have to come out here to craft the stuff anyways. So let's just set the farms up out here on the ground, and then we can, you know, beside the tunnel basically, and we can farm the two things out here, and then we can go do some building for the advancement of our base. Let's see, somewhere in this area. See how easily I forget things? Down there. I knew I'd forget exactly where it was. On this side of a rock. Which rock? It's over here further. Perhaps. Oh, was it over here? At least this would make it easier for me to find if I put up some farms next to it. Yeah. Okay. They'll sit on the slope, that's fine. There we go, there we go. You can have that one. And you can have this one. Now how long those will take to grow? A little while, I guess. 1% growth? Okay. Yeah, they're gonna take a little while. So, maybe a teleporter out here would be useful. I have to check my power to see if we have enough power for that, because I also want to take one to where we're going to build the new power plant today, or start building the new power plant today. So, I'll get the rest of that junk at some other point in time. But if we could put a teleporter here, that would be super useful. Just temporarily, obviously, for the event. So let's check our power screen to see what we have available. And then we could put up another power plant if we need to support the additional teleporters until we get our power plant set up, our new power area set up shortly. Over here, and right there in the end where I wanted it, so I was able to get to it quickly. Thank you. 836. We could technically afford 2 teleporters. So 2 teleporters are going to cost me lots of goodies, but we have lots of goodies. Assuming we actually have the pulsar quartz being made, which I think we do. We should. We do not. Why do we not? Because I didn't set up any more miners, and they need iridium and uranium, and at least one, if not both of those, are not in range. Uranium must be. Iridium is not. We could resolve that temporarily here. Yeah. That'll work. That makes 5. Yeah, we need more iridium. What about you? Osmium, superalloy, iridium, and 3 titanium. Let's, osmium rod. Superalloy. Iridium. 3 titanium, which I have down here at the end. Let's go set up another iridium miner. At least, again, temporarily, while we get those things going. Because we're going to need a lot more pulsar quartz anyway to, in order to set up a power plant. So we need to do this anyway. And this one seems to be the one we're starving with the most. We have a lot of uranium rods, so I can always recycle them down to uranium, but we have spent most of our uridium rods, I think. So let's just another... You know, we could do a couple of different things, I guess. Will you snap? No, you're not going to snap. Probably need to change the position of this so they can be together. Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. This and supply. There it is. I probably need to change this so that we can have multiple of them, possibly making the rods here instead of in the base like we were. That could work. That could work out very well, actually. Maybe not a bad idea if we wanted to do that also today. We could do that to save some effort. The sort of plan or pattern would be 4 of them, with a autocrafter kind of around or near or in between, and we could do that. We can also recycle some of these iridium rods if we needed to, because I think, oh, we don't really have that many. That'll give me my 6th one. Not that it's going to help me that much because reasons. Wait, you're not... Are you not demanding? Or are you not providing? Supplying? Not supplying. There we go. Not that I want you to take them anyway. I'm taking them, but you get the idea. And super alloy rod, osmium, and zeolite. Oh. Well, that's not good. Zeolite. Super alloy rod. Over here. At least, though, we can set one up by the farm, and we can go see what that looks like. Take a shortcut. No, not there. That's not a shortcut. There. Here we go. Okay, come on. I was hoping to double it up. I guess I could put a beacon out here, too. Do I have the materials for a beacon? Probably not. Beacon, titanium, silicon, and aluminum. Aluminum is a tough one, but we could grab one from this miner, I assume. I don't think I ever set this miner up to provide either, because I still have aluminum in the base. It's also still a earlier titanium and silicon, maybe, was it? Yeah, silicon. Which it wasn't in the miner, so we'll just have to pick one up off the ground. Right there. Still materials on the ground, even though we don't really need them. Over there further. Right here? Yes, right here. We'll put this up, and we can pick a color for the beacon. How about... I eat some food, but how about... I was going to say, how about the color of that, but we already have... I could go with a darker blue, I guess. So it stands out. Yeah, we could do that. Oh, it matches these bulbs here. 50% and 49%. Okay, we still have a long way to go, but we at least have a teleporter now. Here. So I guess I really don't need the beacon if I have a teleporter, but we'll call this party time. Okay, go back here. Let's, excuse me. Let's see what we have as far as, yeah, that. So I guess we need to set a box up here for iridium. Grab some iron for that. Here. Oh, and demand iridium here as well. There we go. I want to grab some iron. 6, 11, 12, sure. 12 sounds good for now. These need to get made for a little while. How many do we need for this one? 5. So I need a few more. Almost there, though. But that was probably all the iridium we had. It was. It was. Not anymore. It's 4, 5. That'll give me 1. 6. Although I might as well just leave that here then. And also the nuclear reactor, the fission reactors, we could also make some of those. Those need water, lots of water though, which is kind of an issue. The explosive powder, super alloy, and uranium rods. So I think we'll start with some of these, perhaps, and then we can add some of the fission reactors, or perhaps we could take. I don't really have that kind of that much room in my inventory though. I also need the super alloy for this too. Almost forgot. I don't have any. Need more miners. We're going to cheat a little here and deconstruct one of these to make more. It's the aluminum that I don't need anymore. Alright. You? Nope. You over here. Oh. Then fine, we'll just put it in here. I need 4. But there's more on the ground. There we go. Alright. And I don't think there's room for aluminum in there, so I'm just going to stuff it in here. 4. That'll be good for now. Okay, let's go on an adventure. Out this way. Get a drink. Probably should just eat that food. And let's go this way. Because we're going to set the nuclear power plant up in the wasteland. Or the power plant, I should say. The new power plant. So we'll sneak through this way, through that osmium cave, I think it is. And then right into the wasteland. Here we are. Yep, it's an osmium cave. I may move the osmium miners here because this has a little bit more space for that kind of thing. If we especially wanted to do the auto crafting. So this place is the aforementioned wasteland. Not up here. That's different. That's the meteor field. But somewhere in here is where I want to build this this nuclear power plant, and possibly in this area here. You know what we never did? We never came over here and scouted into that this place, this area over here. Yeah, this area over here. The underground bunker here, wherever it is, to find if there's any servers in it from the last update. There it is. So we should do that too real quick. F. Some more iron for me. This is the one where we started going crazy? No, this is Showdown. Yes we do. But we don't really have the space for it right now. But we need to come back down here and scout again to see what kind of servers there might be. Okay, let's do the power plant build first then. Probably not here then, because there's all this other stuff on the ground, but maybe up here in what's kind of an open area. Might be a little bit above the ground, the rocks and things, but maybe like right in here. Kind of similar to, or nearby where that box is. Not that we need it anymore, but we can put the teleporter in maybe there where that box is. Even in the box if we want. start with some foundation grids, of course, like that maybe, and don't forget to hold down control. Oh, you're conflicting with the magnesium on the ground? How does that even work? I didn't think they really cared about that, but I guess they do. Alright, and I think I have the 2 left that I got from the deconstruction of the stuff. Yes. So let's just start putting these in. Obviously only have 1 for right now, but we can just start putting them down like that. And because power is magic, it works anywhere, and we don't have to worry about that. Let's go put this up. Wait, I didn't get the other stuff for this. Crap. That was really dumb, Wally. Forgot about the super alloy rod, the osmium, and the zeolite. Okay, I'll be right back. And welcome back. My idiocy is now over with. Right. We're just going to put this in here. So a box here. There's crap in this box? No. Okay. I'm going to take it then. We're going to call this one Wasteland Nuclear. Yep. Turn off the flashlight too. Yeah, that was from earlier. We were underground. Let's do this, and I can put down some more frames at least. There wasn't enough crystal or pulsar quartz to do anything with, unfortunately. But at least I can put up a few more of these. So we can put up some more of those when we have more pulsar quartz. So I think maybe the rest of this episode, well, first off, we need to go check our farm, our temporary farm, to see what goodies we might have at party time. 100%. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So down here we need 6. To make 6 wheat to make 1 flour, and 6 cocoa to make 1 chocolate, 3 flour to make the croissant. Oh wait, these take flour too. Okay, well then I think what I'm going to do is stash this stuff in here, and I think I'm going to pause the recording for a little while. Are those actually pick-upable? No. Okay. I was hoping there might be something we could keep. Sadly, no. Nothing we can keep. I think I may pause the recording for a little while and come back when I actually have enough stuff grown. In the meantime, I will do. I think I'll do some of the mining upgrades, and I may bring you all back in to show that before the food is ready. We'll see how that works. But I'll be back in a little while. And welcome back. I'm out here at Wasteland Nuclear. I put up 8 of the nuclear plant, nuclear reactor tier 2s, the fission reactors, and a couple more of the fusion generators as well. So we have a bit of power, although I have been also building some of the mines and things. So we're kind of still nearish the threshold. Might have a little bit of surplus now, but I couldn't actually finish some of the mine work because I didn't have enough power a few minutes ago. And that work is at the uranium cave, which is of course the least important one. Let's just kind of skip around the map here a little bit while we wait for the stuff to finish growing. Here in the iridium cave, I am auto-crafting iridium rods here and mining ×4 the iridium. Now of course this means that the auto-crafter and the miners, or the drones rather, are going to be fighting a little bit, but only when the autocrafter, or only when they fill up, will the autocrafter actually go, because we need to have 9 in order for this to craft, and each one's only mining 1 at a time. So if the drones came in and picked those up, they could mine 2 whole sets before these came in, before rather the rod was made. So it ends up working out, I think, okay in the end. but they're all set to provide, and they're all set, and this is of course all set to pick up. And this is the 4-way design that I picked up from Dr. Doof's stream, by the way, with the crafter in the middle. And as I was doing all this, by the way, I put in the teleporters. Whether I keep them in this order or not will just be me jumping around to look at them, and you know, picking them, putting them back down again. But until we actually get to that point, I don't know what I want to do. So we're going to decide that later. Same thing here, except one small change. Is that a drone just chilling? They're I might have messed with them a little bit. And so I need to log out and log back in to unmess them, but this should be okay. This is full because, well, there's no aluminum coming in here. I need to set up a new aluminum miner, picking up a tier 3 miner, picking up aluminum, so that we can get aluminum here. But this is the one exceptional one, because we needed to have aluminum brought in for these to be able to craft, because they do take 1 aluminum and 8 super alloys, so we do need to have aluminum, so I need to also set up that. But otherwise, this is the same build. Otherwise, everything's still being supplied to the drone network, and it just happens to be pretty much full, or maybe the drones are overwhelmed, actually, I think, in reality. So that's that one. And then I did also move the osmium to the other cave, as I mentioned, the one that's kind of near to the nuclear plant. It's actually right here. There's where that thing is. The nuclear plant's right over there somewhere. And I just put a teleporter in, because why the heck not, right? If you need to come here, you need to come here. So this one's identical to the iridium one in that it just makes the osmium, the osmium rods here out of 9. And so then the last one I have to do is the uranium, and we'll do that as I have enough power. And for right now, I'm just kind of waiting on power to be produced. It's enough stuff to make power to be produced. I could put up probably some more of the nuclear reactors. I will probably put up at least another row of 8 of those, or 4 of those rather, and then eventually I want to move all the ones from the old build over to there. So we'll have to do that a little bit kind of slowly too. So I shut off all of these rod crafters here, so they're not making rods anymore. I'll need to pick them up, of course, but ooh, you could actually do this. My drones must be all confused. I probably need to log out and log back in to wake them back up again. Yeah, because we have a lot of this here, so I could actually make 2 more, assuming that I had enough super alloy here, which I don't, but there's plenty in the whatchamacallit. So let's teleport in the miners. So let's teleport out to party time and see if these are done growing yet. 81%. I was too fast. Well, we could get started. So first off, the cocoa. For these recipes, I want to make the birthday cake. I don't know if I made that clear, that that's the goal I'm doing, but that's the special item. That's probably like a display, like the effigies. The cookies are 90 food and 75 food. That's good, but if I have time, I'll craft some of those. But really what I want is 3 pieces of chocolate, 3 sets of flour, and then 3 honey. And I don't have quite enough cocoa yet for 1 more. So we need to make 1 more. Let's do this too. Barely had enough for that. And so they kind of just need to keep growing. Someone mentioned to me that we got coming in, probably just a nothing storm. Someone mentioned to me that these sometimes produce 4, sometimes produce 5. Apparently they also sometimes produce 3, which is kind of a bummer. I don't know if that's the always thing, or if sometimes you leave them sit, they grow more, or how that's working exactly. But there are only 3 this time. There were 4 the last time, so we're falling a little bit under, but we're at 93% here now, which is the most important one, is the cocoa. So we're going to pick that as soon as we can, and then we can, make the chocolate cake. But I will try to spend some time off camera working on and making these so we can have a cookie and a croissant, just so that we have them. Whether I actually eat them or not, I don't know. I need to compare that to the other food that we have. where are you at now? 98. Okay, good. I also noticed, and I haven't fixed it just yet, but I need to move the bean farm. It is too far away from the autocrafter making food. So whether that means that I need to rearrange some of the biological areas so that we have the those two things in that area making... Okay, you said you're 100%. Thank you. Wait, now you say you're 96%? Maybe it's per unit? Weird. Well, I only needed the ones. Let's go do that. So I'm going to maybe rearrange a little bit in there as well, and we can go from that. But this is rather involved bit of stuff. Please, okay, good. I was like, where did it go? No, it's just a thing. It's not even something you can place. Well, that's kind of disappointing. I mean, I can drop it, but then it just sits on the floor. That's not very fun. I would have hoped that it was something like an effigy where you could right-click to place it and then set it on a desk or on a table or something in your base. That would be kind of a nice little bonus. But we at least made that. Like I said, I'll make some cookies and croissants if I have the time and can remember to come out here. That's part of it. It's been quite a bit of time since last time I was out here because I forgot for a little while when I was doing nuclear and mining stuff. So a bit more time has passed than I normally would have expected, or would have had passed. But either way, we're fine and we're here, and we made the chocolate cake. Even though we can't display it, and we can't eat it, we can't display it. Oh, I should have left that stuff there. So we're gonna leave this here, I think. And in the next episode, which again maybe a few days away, I rushed this one a little bit because of this update. I hadn't intended on doing an episode this soon, but I can take that honey back with me too. I only needed 3. So a couple more days. I have a new game that I want to feature in the next day or two. I don't know how long, how many episodes exactly. Probably at least 2 though. And then we'll be back to this again to take a look at that. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.